Your words shape your reality. Every thought you think, every phrase you repeat, every belief you hold is either pushing you forward or holding you back. Whether you realize it or not, the way you speak to yourself every day determines your confidence, your success, and the quality of your life. Most people go through life trapped by their own negative self-talk, telling themselves they're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough, and without knowing it, they turn those words into their reality. But what if you could change that? What if for the next 21 days, you spoke to yourself in a way that built you up instead of tearing you down? This is not just a challenge, it's a mental reset. For 21 days, you will affirm 7 life-changing truths every single day. 7 powerful statements that will rewire your brain for success, confidence, and unstoppable momentum. At first, these words might feel unfamiliar, but as you repeat them daily, something incredible will happen. Your mindset will shift. Your self-doubt will fade. Your actions will align with your new beliefs. Because when you change the way you talk to yourself, you change the way you see yourself. And when you change the way you see yourself, you change the way you show up in the world. So are you ready? For the next 21 days, speak these words, believe them, and watch how your life transforms. Let's begin. Number 1, I am enough, exactly as I am. How many times have you told yourself that you weren't good enough? That you needed to be smarter, richer, more successful, or more attractive to truly be worthy? We live in a world that constantly makes us feel like we are missing something, like we need to become more before we can feel valuable. But the truth is, you are already enough right now. Exactly as you are. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. You don't need to change who you are to deserve love, success, or happiness. The only thing you need is to realize your own power and start affirming this truth. I am enough. For the next 21 days, I want you to say this to yourself every single morning. I am enough, exactly as I am. When you wake up, before you look at your phone, before you let the outside world influence you, remind yourself of this truth. Because if you don't control the way you speak to yourself, the world will do it for you. And the world is full of voices telling you that you're lacking, that you're behind, that you need to change to be worthy. But those are lies. Think about it. Every great person you admire, every leader, every innovator, every confident and successful person had a moment where they had to choose to believe in themselves. They weren't born fearless. They weren't handed confidence. They had doubts just like you, but they made a decision to stop waiting for permission and start acting like they were enough. And the moment they did, everything changed. Now imagine what your life would look like if you fully believed this affirmation. If you stopped seeking validation, if you stopped apologizing for who you are, if you carried yourself with the absolute certainty that you deserve to take up space, deserve to be heard, deserve to live the life you dream of, just as you are. Imagine how you would walk into a room. Imagine how you would speak. Imagine the decisions you would make if you never doubted your worth again. The problem isn't that you aren't enough. The problem is that you haven't allowed yourself to believe it yet. You've been carrying self-doubt for so long that it feels natural. But what if for 21 days, you did something different? What if you replaced every negative thought, every self-criticism, every doubt with this one powerful statement? I am enough. Here's what will happen when you commit to this. By week 1, you'll start catching yourself when you think negatively about yourself. You'll become aware of how often you doubt yourself, and you'll begin to replace that doubt with belief. By week 2, you'll start feeling different. You'll begin carrying yourself with more confidence. You'll stop explaining yourself. Stop apologizing for being who you are. Stop feeling like you have to earn your place in the world. By week 3, you will have completely reprogrammed your mind. Your actions will start reflecting your new beliefs. You'll walk taller, speak clearer, take up space without hesitation, and the world will respond. Because when you believe in yourself, others believe in you too. The way you talk to yourself matters more than anything else. If you keep telling yourself that you're not enough, you will live a life that reflects that belief. But if you start affirming every single day that you are enough, you will create a reality where that is true. So today and every day for the next 21 days, I want you to say this: I am enough exactly as I am. Say it in the morning. Say it when self-doubt creeps in. Say it before bed. And don't just say it, believe it. Because the moment you do, your life will begin to change. Number 2, every challenge I face makes me stronger. Life is full of challenges. No matter who you are, no matter how much you prepare, there will always be obstacles, struggles, and moments that test you. But here's the truth. Those challenges are not there to break you. They are there to build you. The strongest, most successful, most resilient people in the world are not the ones who had an easy life. They are the ones who faced obstacles and used them to become stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. Right now, you might be facing difficulties, maybe financial struggles, career setbacks, personal losses, or moments of doubt where you feel like giving up. Maybe you feel like life is unfair, like things aren't working out the way you planned. But instead of asking, why is this happening to me? I want you to shift your mindset. I want you to ask, what is this teaching me? Because every challenge, every setback, every hardship is preparing you for something greater. For the next 21 days, I want you to repeat this affirmation. Every challenge I face makes me stronger. Say it in the morning, say it when things go wrong, say it before you go to bed. Because the moment you start believing this, your life will change. When you stop seeing challenges as things that hold you back and start seeing them as tools that shape you, you will become unstoppable. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they had an easy path? No. They failed. They struggled. They lost. But instead of letting those failures define them, they used them to become stronger. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but he didn't let that stop him. He used it as motivation to train harder. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't good enough for television, but she refused to accept that and built one of the most powerful careers in history. Elon Musk was told Tesla would never succeed, but he kept going. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent, it's resilience. Now imagine what your life would look like if you saw every challenge as a lesson, as a stepping stone. Instead of feeling defeated when things go wrong, you remind yourself, this is making me stronger. This is teaching me something. This is preparing me for the next level. When you train your mind to think this way, you become powerful beyond measure. You stop fearing failure. You stop getting discouraged by obstacles, and you start embracing challenges because you know they are shaping you into the person you are meant to become. For the first week of this affirmation, you will start noticing your reactions to challenges. Maybe you get frustrated. Maybe you feel like quitting. Maybe you doubt yourself. That's normal. But the moment you recognize those thoughts, replace them with this affirmation. Every challenge I face makes me stronger. Say it until you believe it. Say it until it becomes your default response to difficulty. By week 2, something will shift. You will begin seeing problems differently. Instead of seeing a setback as the end, you will see it as a test, a lesson, a moment of growth. You will start to feel a sense of control over your struggles, realizing that they do not define you, you define how you respond to them. By week 3, you will be transformed. You will have built the mindset of a winner. You will no longer fear challenges because you will understand that they are building you. You will walk into every situation, whether it's a career opportunity, a financial setback, a personal conflict, with the confidence that you are strong enough to handle it. This is the key to success. Life is not about avoiding problems, it's about becoming the kind of person who rises above them. The kind of person who doesn't run from challenges but embraces them, knowing they are opportunities for growth. And the best part, when you train your mind like this, you become fearless. You stop hesitating. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You start taking action, making bold moves, and stepping into your power. So right now, no matter what challenge you are facing, I want you to say this. This is making me stronger. This is preparing me for greatness. I am growing, I am learning, and I am becoming unstoppable. Say it every morning. Say it every time life tests you. Say it when you feel like giving up. Because the moment you fully believe this, nothing will ever stop you again. Number 3. My mind is a powerful magnet for success and positivity. Your thoughts are shaping your reality every single day, whether you realize it or not. The way you think, the words you repeat to yourself, and the beliefs you hold in your mind are constantly attracting people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. Your mind is a magnet, pulling in whatever you focus on the most. If you focus on negativity, you will find more negativity. If you focus on problems, you will see more problems. But if you train your mind to focus on success, abundance, and positivity, your life will start to shift in ways you never imagined. For the next 21 days, I want you to repeat this affirmation every morning. My mind is a powerful magnet for success and positivity. Say it with conviction. Feel it. Believe it. Because when you say it, you are not just speaking words, you are programming your subconscious mind to align with success. Think about it like this. Your brain is like a search engine. Whatever you type in, it will look for evidence to support it. If you keep telling yourself, I always fail, nothing ever works out for me, or I never get lucky, your brain will find proof of those beliefs and reinforce them. But when you start saying, I attract success effortlessly, opportunities are flowing to me, everything is working in my favor, your mind will start filtering your experiences differently. You will begin to notice opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You will start attracting people who align with your vision. Successful people are not lucky. They are not chosen. They are not born with a special advantage. The one thing they have mastered is controlling their mindset. They expect success. They believe in their ability to create opportunities. And because of that belief, they take action with confidence, which leads to results. Imagine if you trained your mind to operate the same way. What if instead of waking up and worrying about everything that could go wrong, you started waking up with the belief that good things are coming your way? What if instead of fearing failure, you expected to succeed? What if instead of assuming things won't work out, you assumed that they would? That one shift in thinking could change everything. For the first week of this affirmation, you will start becoming aware of your thoughts. Every time you catch yourself saying something negative, pause. Replace it with this affirmation. My mind is a powerful magnet for success and positivity. The more you repeat it, the more your brain will begin to rewire itself to look for success instead of failure. By the second week, you will start noticing small shifts. Maybe an unexpected opportunity comes your way. Maybe a conversation with the right person opens a new door. Maybe you suddenly feel more confident in situations that used to make you nervous. This is not a coincidence. This is your mind aligning with the success you are now expecting. By the third week, you will feel a major transformation. Your entire energy will shift. You will naturally start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. You will begin to feel a deep sense of confidence, as if the world is working in your favor, because it is. And the reason you programmed your mind to expect success. You became the kind of person who attracts it. The world does not give you what you want. It gives you what you expect and what you believe you deserve. So starting today, commit to this belief. My mind is a magnet for success and positivity. Say it every morning. Say it when self-doubt tries to creep in. Say it until it becomes your reality. Because once you fully believe it, you will start living it. Number 4, I act with confidence, even when I feel fear. Fear is what stops most people from living the life they truly want. It keeps them stuck, overthinking every decision, waiting for the perfect moment, hesitating instead of taking action. Fear whispers in their ears, what if you fail? What will people think? You're not ready. And without realizing it, they believe these lies. They let fear control them. They let it dictate their choices, their actions, and ultimately their future. But what if you could break free? What if you stopped waiting to feel confident and started acting with confidence, even when fear is still there? The truth is, confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is taking action despite fear. Every successful person you admire, every leader, every innovator, every athlete, they all feel fear. The difference is, they don't let fear decide what they do. They move forward anyway. They take risks. They push through the discomfort. And because of that, they grow stronger. Their confidence builds, and they create the success they once doubted was possible. For the next 21 days, I want you to affirm this. I act with confidence, even when I feel fear. Every morning, say it. Before a big decision, say it. Whenever fear tries to hold you back, say it. Because the moment you start affirming this, your mind begins to shift. You no longer wait until you feel ready. You no longer hesitate. You train yourself to take action first and let confidence follow. Imagine how different your life would be if you stopped letting fear control you. How many opportunities would you have taken? How many dreams would you have already achieved? How much further would you be if you had just acted instead of overthinking, second-guessing, and hesitating? The reality is, the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Every time you hesitate, every time you let fear make the decision for you, you reinforce the belief that you're not capable. But every time you act despite fear, every time you take a step forward, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you can handle it, that you are stronger than you think. For the first week of this affirmation, you will start noticing how often fear tries to stop you. Maybe it's fear of speaking up, fear of starting something new, fear of failing, fear of rejection. Pay attention. Every time you feel that fear, instead of retreating, take one small action forward. Do the thing anyway. Even if your heart is racing, even if your hands are shaking, even if your mind is filled with doubt, say this affirmation and then take action. By week 2, something will shift. Fear will still be there, but it won't feel as powerful. You will start realizing that most of the things you were afraid of were never as bad as you imagined. You will feel a growing sense of confidence, not because the fear disappeared, but because you proved to yourself that you could handle it. By week 3, you will have built momentum. You will have taken action so many times despite fear that it will start to feel natural. You won't hesitate the way you used to. You won't second guess yourself as much. You will start moving through life differently, with power, with certainty, with the mindset of someone who takes control of their future instead of waiting for it to happen. The greatest mistake you can make is believing that confidence comes first. Confidence is built in action. You don't wake up one day suddenly fearless. You become fearless by acting despite fear over and over again. You don't wait until you feel ready, you take action, and in doing so, you become ready. Think about this. Every time you act with confidence despite fear, you become more powerful. Every time you let fear hold you back, you reinforce self-doubt. Which version of yourself do you want to build? The one who waits, hesitates, and regrets? Or the one who moves, takes action, and creates the life they truly want? So today and every day for the next 21 days, I want you to remind yourself, I act with confidence even when I feel fear. Say it, believe it, live it, because the moment you do, your entire life will change. Number 5. I attract the right people and opportunities into my life. Your life is a reflection of the people you surround yourself with and the opportunities you allow into your space. Whether you realize it or not, your energy, mindset, and beliefs act like a magnet, pulling in certain experiences, relationships, and circumstances. If you constantly think that you are unlucky, that good opportunities never come to you, that you always end up around the wrong people, you will continue to see that reflected in your life. But if you shift your mindset and start affirming, I attract the right people and opportunities into my life, everything will change. For the next 21 days, I want you to repeat this affirmation every morning. I attract the right people and opportunities into my life. Say it with certainty. Say it with belief, because the way you speak to yourself determines what you allow into your world. Think about this. Every major success, every big breakthrough, every life-changing opportunity that people experience usually happens because of a connection, a chance meeting, a door that opened at the right time. But those doors do not just open randomly. They open when you are in alignment with the energy of success, growth, and abundance. When you believe that the right people will find you, when you believe that opportunities are coming your way, your actions and mindset shift to make those beliefs a reality. Most people block their own blessings without even realizing it. They talk themselves out of great opportunities because they don't feel ready. They push away valuable connections because they don't believe they are worthy of success. They assume that they will never meet the right people, so they never put themselves in environments where those people exist. But when you shift your thinking, when you start affirming that the right people are already on their way to you, something powerful happens. You start noticing the opportunities that were always around you. You start recognizing the people who can help you grow. You start attracting situations that align with the version of yourself you are becoming. For the first week of speaking this affirmation, I want you to become aware of the energy you bring into situations. How do you carry yourself when you meet new people? Do you assume that they could add value to your life, or do you assume they won't? How do you respond to opportunities? Do you embrace them, or do you hesitate because of fear and self-doubt? By week 2, you will start noticing small shifts. Maybe you receive an unexpected call or message from someone who can help you. Maybe you find yourself in the right place at the right time for a new opportunity. Maybe a conversation you have sparks an idea that leads to something bigger. These are not coincidences. These are the results of shifting your mindset and energy. By week 3, you will begin attracting high-quality relationships. The kind of people who uplift you, inspire you, and push you toward your goals. You will stop tolerating negativity and low-energy connections. You will naturally gravitate toward people who share your vision and ambition, and in return, they will be drawn to you. You will notice that opportunities seem to flow to you effortlessly, not because you are lucky, but because you have aligned yourself with the energy that attracts them. Think about successful people. They don't chase opportunities, they attract them. They don't beg for connections. They build relationships effortlessly because they carry the energy of someone worth knowing. They expect success, and because they expect it, they create it. Now imagine what would happen if you did the same. For 21 days, I want you to commit to speaking this affirmation daily. But more than just saying the words, I want you to act like someone who attracts the right people and opportunities. Carry yourself with confidence. Walk into rooms like you belong there. Approach conversations with the mindset that every person you meet could be the key to your next breakthrough. Expect good things to happen, and they will. Stop telling yourself that you are unlucky. Stop assuming that success is out of reach. Stop believing that the right people and opportunities are only for other people, not for you. That is a lie. You are worthy. You are deserving. And everything you need is already on its way to you. So today, and for the next 21 days, say it, believe it, and live it. I attract the right people and opportunities into my life, because the moment you do, your entire world will start to shift. Number 6. I deserve to live a life of happiness, success, and peace. How often do you tell yourself that you are worthy of happiness? How often do you remind yourself that you deserve success, that you are allowed to have peace in your life? For too many people, happiness feels like something they have to earn. Success feels like something they have to struggle for. Peace feels like something that only comes once they have done enough. But here's the truth. You don't have to prove yourself to be worthy of these things. You already deserve them, just as you are. For the next 21 days, I want you to affirm this every single morning. I deserve to live a life of happiness, success, and peace. Say it out loud. Feel the words. Because the way you speak to yourself determines what you allow into your life. If you constantly tell yourself that you have to struggle before you can enjoy life, that belief will shape your reality. But if you affirm every day that you deserve happiness now, that success is flowing to you now, that peace is within you now, everything will begin to shift. Think about it. How many people live their lives constantly chasing happiness? They tell themselves, I'll be happy when I get that promotion. I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll finally be at peace when I achieve this goal. But what happens when they get there? They move the goalpost. They tell themselves they need to achieve even more before they can feel happy. And so they keep waiting. They never allow themselves to fully enjoy life because they are always looking ahead instead of appreciating where they are now. Happiness is not a reward. It is a choice. Success is not something that happens to you. It is something you align yourself with. Peace is not something you have to earn. It is something you create. When you start affirming, I deserve happiness now. I deserve success now. I deserve peace now. You stop waiting. You stop chasing. You start living. For the first week of this affirmation, I want you to become aware of how often you deny yourself joy. How often do you downplay your achievements? How often do you hold back from celebrating yourself? How often do you push away good things because you feel like you haven't done enough to deserve them yet? Pay attention to these moments. Every time you catch yourself thinking this way, replace it with this affirmation. I deserve happiness, success, and peace right now. By the second week, you will start noticing shifts. You will feel more gratitude for the life you already have. You will start recognizing small moments of happiness and appreciating them instead of waiting for something bigger. You will begin to feel worthy of success instead of questioning if you deserve it. You will naturally protect your peace, choosing to walk away from things that disturb it. By the third week, this affirmation will become a part of you. You will no longer feel guilty for enjoying your life. You will no longer sabotage your own success by doubting whether you deserve it. You will stop letting stress and negativity control your mind because you will know, deep down, that peace is your natural state. You will live differently, move differently, think differently, because you have finally accepted that happiness, success, and peace are already yours. Think about the people who radiate confidence, the ones who seem at ease, who attract opportunities effortlessly. Do you think they are constantly doubting whether they deserve happiness? No, they expect good things. They welcome success. They embrace peace, and because they believe they deserve it, life responds by giving them more of it. Now, imagine if you did the same. Imagine if instead of questioning whether you deserve happiness, you simply allowed yourself to feel it. Imagine if instead of stressing over whether you are good enough for success, you just stepped into the version of yourself that already is successful. Imagine if instead of waiting for peace, you chose to create it in your daily life. You do not have to wait. You do not have to prove yourself. You are already worthy. So today, and for the next 21 days, I want you to affirm this. I deserve to live a life of happiness, success, and peace. Say it every morning. Say it whenever doubt creeps in. Say it until it becomes your truth. Because the moment you fully believe this, your entire life will change. Number 7. I am in control of my destiny. There comes a moment in life when you must decide whether you will be the creator of your story or just a spectator watching things happen. Most people spend their lives reacting to circumstances, reacting to other people's opinions, reacting to fear and doubt. They let life happen to them instead of stepping up and taking control. But you are different. You are not just a passenger in your own life. You are the driver. And from this moment forward, you must own that truth. For the next 21 days, I want you to affirm this every single morning. I am in control of my destiny. Say it with conviction. Say it with power. Because the way you speak to yourself determines the choices you make, and the choices you make determine your future. Think about this. Every single decision you have made up until now has led you to where you are today. The things you said yes to, the things you said no to, the habits you kept, the ones you let go of, they all shape the reality you are living in right now. And that is a powerful realization. Because if your past choices created your present, then that means your current choices are shaping your future. This is the mindset that separates those who achieve greatness from those who stay stuck. People who take control of their destiny don't wait for permission. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't wait until they feel ready. They move, they act, they take ownership of their future. They don't make excuses, they make decisions. And when they make decisions, life moves in their favor. For too long, you have given your power away. Maybe you have blamed circumstances, maybe you have blamed other people, maybe you have even blamed yourself. But the time for blame is over. The time for waiting is over. Right now, you decide. You decide that you are in control. You decide that your future is yours to create. You decide that no matter what has happened in the past, no matter where you are starting from, no matter what challenges you are facing, you are the one who determines what happens next. For the first week of speaking this affirmation, I want you to start noticing how often you let life happen to you. How often do you hesitate instead of taking action? How often do you let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others dictate your decisions? Every time you catch yourself feeling powerless, stop. Remind yourself, I am in control of my destiny. By the second week, you will start to see a shift. You will begin making bolder choices. You will start asking yourself, if I were truly in control of my life, what decision would I make right now? And then you will make that decision, not based on fear, not based on old habits, but based on the future you want to create. By the third week, everything changes. You will feel a deep sense of power within you. You will no longer wait for life to change. You will start changing it yourself. You will stop making excuses and start making moves. You will no longer let fear stop you because you will know deep down that you are the creator of your own reality. This is what true freedom looks like. When you take control of your destiny, you are no longer trapped by your past. You are no longer limited by what others think is possible for you. You are no longer a prisoner of self-doubt. You are free to design your life exactly the way you want it to be. So ask yourself this: what kind of life do you want to create? Do you want to live a life where you are constantly reacting, constantly doubting, constantly waiting for things to get better? Or do you want to step into your power and start making things happen? The choice is yours. It has always been yours. The people who achieve their dreams, who build success, who create incredible lives, they are not lucky. They are not special. They simply decided to take control of their destiny. They spoke it, they believed it, and they acted on it until it became real. Now it's your turn. For the next 21 days, commit to this affirmation. I am in control of my destiny. Say it every morning. Say it when you feel doubt creeping in. Say it when you are about to make a decision. Say it when you feel stuck. And then take action. Move with purpose. Act with certainty. Make bold choices. Step into your power. Because the moment you do, everything in your life will begin to change. Now let's talk about how speaking all 7 affirmations for 21 days transforms you. Words are powerful. What you repeatedly say to yourself becomes the foundation of your beliefs, your actions, and ultimately your reality. For years, you may have spoken words of doubt, fear, and limitation, without even realizing that you were programming your mind to accept those beliefs as truth. But the moment you start speaking these 7 powerful affirmations every single day, you begin rewiring your mind for confidence, success, and transformation. In just 21 days, you will experience a shift that will change the way you see yourself, the way you approach life, and the way you create your future. At first, these words may feel unfamiliar. You might doubt them, you might hesitate as you say them. That's because for too long, your mind has been conditioned to accept limitations. But as you continue to affirm these 7 truths, I am enough. Every challenge makes me stronger. My mind is a magnet for success. I act with confidence even when I feel fear. I attract the right people and opportunities. I deserve happiness, success, and peace, and I am in control of my destiny. Something begins to shift. You start believing them. You start acting like they are true. And before you even realize it, they become your new reality. By the end of the first week, you will notice yourself becoming more aware of your thoughts. You will catch yourself when negative self-talk tries to creep in. Instead of saying, I can't do this, you will automatically correct yourself. I am enough. I can handle this. Instead of seeing challenges as problems, you will start seeing them as opportunities to grow. Your mindset will begin to shift from scarcity to abundance, from fear to power, from self-doubt to unshakable belief. By the second week, you will feel the transformation taking root. You will carry yourself differently. You will walk with more confidence, knowing that you no longer need to prove your worth to anyone. You will start noticing that people treat you differently, not because they have changed, but because you have changed. You are now operating on a higher level of self-respect and self-belief. You will begin to recognize opportunities where you once saw obstacles, and because your mind is focused on success, success will naturally begin to find you. By the third week, something incredible happens. You become the person you've been affirming yourself to be. You no longer feel the need to force confidence. It is now natural. You no longer feel the need to search for happiness. It is already within you. You don't wait for opportunities to come. You create them. You don't hesitate when fear appears. You act anyway. You no longer chase validation from others. You validate yourself. The habits of self-doubt, hesitation, and negativity that once held you back begin to disappear because your subconscious mind has fully accepted a new reality, that you are powerful, capable, and in control of your destiny. The truth is, your mind has always been listening to you. Every thought, every word, every belief has been shaping your life up until now. But today, you have the power to change that. You have the power to take control of your self-talk, to speak success into your life, to replace fear with confidence, to attract opportunities instead of obstacles, to claim the happiness, success, and peace that has always been yours. For the next 21 days, commit to speaking these 7 affirmations every single day. Say them in the morning to set the tone for your day. Say them before bed to reinforce them in your subconscious mind. Say them when challenges appear to remind yourself of your strength. Let these words become part of you, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Because once you change the way you speak to yourself, you change everything. You have spent the last 21 days speaking power into your life. You have trained your mind to believe in yourself, to see challenges as opportunities, to attract success, and to step fully into your own power. And now, something has changed inside you. Maybe you feel more confident than you did before. Maybe you've started noticing positive shifts, new opportunities, better relationships, stronger self-belief. Or maybe, for the first time in your life, you truly understand that you are in control of your destiny. But this is just the beginning. These 21 days were never about just repeating words. They were about rewiring your mind, breaking old patterns, and stepping into the strongest, most powerful version of yourself. And now, you have a choice. Do you let this transformation stop here, or do you keep building on it? Because the truth is, you don't just do affirmations for 21 days and stop. You don't just feel confident for 3 weeks and go back to doubting yourself. No, this is your new standard. You have seen what happens when you speak success, strength, and abundance into your life. Now imagine what happens when you continue this for the next 21 days, and the 21 days after that, and the 21 days after that. The people who achieve greatness in life are not the ones who do something once and forget about it. They are the ones who commit to the process. They show up every day and do the work. They take control of their mindset, their actions, their habits. And in doing so, they take control of their future. So I challenge you, don't stop here. Keep speaking these words every day. Keep programming your mind for success. Keep reminding yourself that you are enough. You are strong. You attract the right people. You take bold action, and you are in control of your destiny. Because the more you say it, the more you believe it. And the more you believe it, the more it becomes your reality. This is not just a challenge, it's a lifestyle. And now, it's your turn to live it. Say it one more time, and mean it. I am enough. I am strong. My mind is a magnet for success. I act with confidence. I attract the right people and opportunities. I deserve happiness, success, and peace. I am in control of my destiny. Now go out there and make it real.